Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Cardinals are third in the division. Yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. The Diamondbacks launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-2. In the standings, the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West, 19 games out of first. And the Giants are third in the division, 18 games out of first. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 4-1. At the start of the day, the Dodgers are atop the NL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Astros are in 3rd place in the AL West. They're 7 games back. The Rays snapped a 9-game losing streak as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 1-0. In other Rays news, catcher Wilson Ramos is reportedly being shopped around to other teams and could be on the move in the near future. It's possible Houston could be among the interested ball clubs. Also in Chi Sox news, right fielder Avisail Garcia is reportedly being made available to other teams in the trade market. The Indians are rumored to be among the interested parties. As of right now, the Rays sit in last place in the American
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Noah Syndergaard will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 2 hits in 7 tries. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Peraza is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Ro, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. If you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the Brendan Finnegan gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little blow. Right now, this guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, no doubt. One guy that's been struggling a bit is Todd Frazier. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Jeanette is there. Throw to first is in time to take care of right, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Drupal Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. And the inning is over. Mets go down 1. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. He pulls this one into right. Bruce is there to put it away for route number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Bruce has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Adam Duvall. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
The 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Duvall is off at first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. Bruce on the run, and that retires the side. Reds leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Here's Todd Frazier now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. First delivery to him on the way. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Mets go down quickly. Ready now for Cincinnati, number 4. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a line drive, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Right. Loves it. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Bruce. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. swing and a liner. Foul. The next 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Votto behind, but still dangerous, even on 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
To 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Leading off the inning, Travis d'Arnaud, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Stepping up now, Jose Reyes, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a high pop-up. Jeanette is right there. And there's the second out of the inning. Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count. I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
1-2 to Dominic Smith.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Jeanette. They'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Hit hard down the line. The 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Hard ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Steve Selski will bat next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Duvall. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Jeanette, base runner at first with one out. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, Tucker.
Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And Wright will make the catch to riding in once again, Clinton Martinez will open the inning here for the Mets with David Wright following on deck. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Ball two.
No strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball four. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
He's set and the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Two balls and no strikes.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hamilton going back. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Missed with a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
1 strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Next up from New York, Todd Frazier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 4. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 4.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. That's by him for strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So 1 away in the inning, and here's Jay Bruce.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Missed with a slider.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 the count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Popped up, number 12 in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Full count now, 3-2. Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Hit hard on the ground at first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as we check out our Reds leaderboard, we find that he currently sits 3rd best on the club in that department. From the stretch, high and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
2-0 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reyes is under it, 2 down. Steve Selski will bat next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right
3
here.
balls, 1 strike.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Clinton Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Peraza. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Adam Duvall. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-1. smoked on the ground left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Duvall on at first, nobody out. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And Wright will put this one away for the first out. Ready once again, number 4. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready for another chance. Number 12. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Former cover boy. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the left side. Peraza has it. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. For 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Riding in once again, Todd Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Two-run homer that time for Todd Frazier, number 14 on the season, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. spoken to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ball one.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. No hits to this point.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Three and 0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-0 pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Next up from New York, Jay Bruce. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Cespedes rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Three runs already home here. Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Reyes.
Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Michael Conforto will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
First baseman number 22, Dominic Smith.
Digging in to try it again, Dominic Smith. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hamilton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-1 Mets. Michael Conforto will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
A.J. Ramos been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. One strike offering now to Hamilton. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long. And here's Jose Peraza. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. High pop-up. Right has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Conforto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Michael.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Fastball down near the shoe tops. So 1-1. Is looked at for ball number 2. Lorenzen offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get a header right now. 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Hit back toward the mound. Jeanette has it. And oh, no chance for Votto there. It's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Number 12 is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Mets,
Ready to take his hacks again, Todd Frazier, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets leave 1, and it's still 3-1. The 7 train making its stops just outside Citi Field as we welcome you back inside for the remainder of baseball on the show. Anthony Swarzak comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High pop-up. Cabrera is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
up next for Cincinnati, left fielder,
Steve Selski will bat next. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as he grounds one briskly to short. To Cabrera for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The New York Mets used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Noah Syndergaard earns win number 7 on the season. Brendan Finnegan pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Anthony Swarzak hammers down the save, his 29th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. And our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.